CSI unit, it is the lead crime scene investigator who carries out the task of doing the initial walkthrough of the scene. Ensuring the protection and safety of the people and the objects is another responsibility of the leader. This includes securing and preserving the evidence. The team leader assigns each member responsibilities and monitors the work of his or her group. At the crime scene, it is a prerequisite that any physical evidence is tagged and photographed. That is the job performed by a crime scene photographer. A crime scene photographer is sometimes also known as a forensic photographer. Taking a photograph is like capturing a moment in time and looking at the crime scene from an external viewer. In addition to photographing the physical evidence and objects at the crime scene, the forensic photographer also captures a snapshot of the victims as well as the crowd around the scene, and also the vehicles. Fingerprints and impressions are also photographed. A crime scene technician is also a major part of the CSI unit. A technician is a specialist who is responsible for collecting evidence from the crime scene and managing this evidence. The responsibilities that a crime scene technician fulfills at the crime scene include the collection of evidence and then recording this evidence in a logbook. There can sometimes also be a sketch preparer in some CSI teams. The main responsibility fulfilled by a sketch preparer is to sketch the crime scene and sketch the important details. Placing the main pieces of physical evidence into the sketch is one of the main priorities. It is also a responsibility of a sketch preparer to label and point out areas that need to be searched. Taking various measurements at the crime scene and then rechecking these measurements is another of the job roles of a sketch preparer. In some cases, the nature of the case requires that additional consultation be brought on board for the case. This mainly includes the CSI specialists. Some of the CSI specialists that are mostly popular to bring onto cases for additional advice include blood spatter analysts, bomb technicians, entomologists, medical examiners, and odontologists. It has been really fun learning about these different jobs and how they are done. Criminalistics class has introduced the forensic side of criminal justice to me, and I really enjoy it. I not only learned about how to carry out an investigation, but we all learned that teamwork is the only way that gets the job done correctly. Being able to cooperate and get along with your team is everything.